Picture waking up to a headline: Trump cancels Labor Day. Or if you're in Britain, August bank holiday axed. As a vacation rental manager, would that send shockwaves through your bookings and your bottom line? I'm Thibault from RSU by Price Labs, and today I want to share a warning and a lesson for every vacation rental pro, no matter where you're based. France's government is facing a budget crisis so severe they are proposing to eliminate not just one, but two of the most important spring holidays: Easter Monday and May 8th, also known as Victory Day. For French managers, these aren't just days off, they are the long weekends that bring in bookings, fill calendars, and power cash flow at the start of the season. So, why is this happening? Well, let me tell you, decades of government deficits, rising debt, and pressure from the European Union have forced France to make tough choices. In 2024, the deficit hit over 6% of GDP, more than double the EU limit. Public debt has soared past 110% of GDP. The government claims cutting holidays will boost productivity, but for people in our industry, it means losing two of the biggest revenue events of the year. Now, at Price Labs, I remember looking at data, right? We track the impact of these holiday weekends using real market data, right? And earlier this year, actually, I did a study of about the impact of Easter bookings, 2024 versus 2025, right? Because I was looking where was an impact where Easter was shifting from one quarter to the other. Well, for example, in Alsace, in Colmar, a small city in Alsace, occupancy jumped from 35 to 45% when Easter Monday landed at that time. In Nice, in southern France, occupancy went from 42 to 49%. So across France, Easter Monday weekend, for example, can drive up to a third of all spring bookings if you add on top of this May 8th. So if Easter Monday disappears, so does that reliable surge in demand. The same goes for May 8th. That's a hit that every short-term rental manager would feel, whether in Paris, Provence, or elsewhere in France. This isn't wait, but this being France, this isn't the first time France has tried to cut holidays. Pentecost Monday, Pentecost Monday was abolished on paper back in 2004, but most people still take it off. Schools close, bookings stay strong. You know, it's France, right? There's a rule, but people go around the rule. Government takes a measure, but people find a way not to abide. So, will the new cuts really change behavior, or will French tradition win again? Here's a global lesson. If your government faces a budget crunch, don't assume your favorite holiday weekends are safe. France's struggle is a warning for us all. What happens if you suddenly lose your top two booking weekends? Are you ready to adapt if your calendar changes overnight? It sounds weird, but France is the country that invented VAT, and VAT has been, pretty successful as a as an idea, right? So how about France now inspires government to drop more bank holidays? Thanks for listening. If you want to stay ahead of market changes, make sure to subscribe and join the conversation in the comments. What would you do if your biggest long weekends vanished? Let us know below.